What's up with the boom in Florida real estate? Let's talk about what's going on and where I see it going in the future. Hey everyone, thanks for checking back in this week to my channel as I talk about the Florida housing market. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. Would you consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video? See, I make videos on relocating to Sarasota and all things Sarasota real estate. So here's the deal. Pricing is going crazy, literally everywhere. And many people still have a bad taste in their mouth from what happened in 2008 and feel we're headed in that direction again. So are we? Today, I'm going to share my thoughts on what I foresee moving forward in the next 12 to 18 months. In 2008, we had a housing crisis mainly due to the financing aspect of it. The market was going up and people were purchasing multiple properties, putting little to no money down and then flipping them. I mean, if you had a pulse, you could get money. And then the economy started to go down and they couldn't afford the mortgages anymore and didn't actually have any equity in those properties, so they let the banks foreclose on them. Well, since then, banks have vastly tightened up guidelines on how people can obtain loans, and obviously to help prevent something similar to what happened in 2008. So what does that have to do with today? Well, today, we don't have a finance crisis. We have an inventory crisis. See, regardless of COVID, people are still living their lives. They're getting married, starting a family, moving jobs, retiring, etc. With all of these life changes, people are still trying to move despite what may or may not be going on in around the world. So we have a lot of willing and able buyers with not a lot for them to buy. The available inventory on the market is super low. Why? Well, from a resale perspective, I'm sure millions of people across the country were thinking of selling their home before COVID hit at the beginning of January of 2020. But after that, people halted because of so many uncertainties. So just like that, inventory was scarce. Now, many people don't want to place their homes on the market due to COVID, whether that may be not wanting people in and out of their home, or maybe others don't want to make a financial change amidst all the uncertainties. And I think some people are waiting to see how things play out with the market too. So while you may be thinking the market is hot, why wouldn't homeowners want to sell? I'm sure many have thought of it and many want to, but the problem is, where do I have to go? They're back to square one with the lack of inventory. Now, in Sarasota, for the resale properties that are on the market, you can fully expect that there'll be multiple offer situations pretty much on all of them. Many buyers are competing for one property. I also just pulled the latest numbers on sold resale homes in Sarasota. In 2021, over 50% of the transactions occurring are cash. So those looking to secure a loan in the process may have even more of a challenge when it comes to purchasing a resale. And since they're cash, it's not a finance crisis again. So you don't have a lot of choices for a resale inventory. What about new construction inventory, right? Most builders have been busy. They have such a high demand of buyers that they are experiencing sold out phases. They sell out of the maximum number of lots they can handle to build on at a time before opening the next batch. Typically in new construction, builders, they build inventory homes that they complete and then they place on the market for buyers who don't want to wait the entire build time of a home. But right now, there are no inventory homes. And I don't foresee there being any inventory homes available for the next 18 to 24 months. This is because they have such a high demand of actual buyers. They focus all of their resources on them, real buyers, not on building vacant houses to sell later. If you're looking at the new construction market in 2021, you have to check out my video that focuses on just that. It will be vital to your process. I will make sure to drop the link in the video description below. So what about foreclosure inventory? Well, foreclosures from COVID aren't going to be coming onto the market for probably at least a year from now. Florida's delay on residential foreclosures ended September 30th of 2020. Now, typically when a property is filed for foreclosure, if it's uncontested, it will take about a year until that property comes onto the market. And the foreclosures that are contested, sometimes they can take several years before they ever go up for sale. So moving forward, we're not going to see many foreclosures due to COVID hit the market until at least the fall or winter of 2021. And my prediction is that for the next 12 to 18 months, I fully expect the market to be very similar to what it is today, a high and hot market. Resale properties will continue on with multiple offers, and new construction is going to be continuing to shift towards making it challenging to secure a home site. As interest rates go up, we may see the housing market begin to slow down and become more balanced. Either way, it's always good to know what's going on in the real estate market before getting out your checkbook. You need a realtor? Please reach out. Call, text, or email me. I put all my contact information in the notes below. Another great way to stay up to date on the Sarasota market is to check out my quarterly market updates. You can go ahead and see that playlist right here. And don't forget, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.